No Man's Sky. I've been to some of these stars. Been there too. Alright. Good there, Nomad? Yeah, I'm sure you're fine. What happens if I summon the freighter? I thought I had some of these finished. The ability to finish some of them. I have that one right there. Anyway, that's not why we're here. Originally, I came here because I wanted to finish that last scan on the planet. But it turned out I'd already finished scanning this planet. That doesn't really help me. Oh, my shield got broken, apparently. Anyway, let's find out. What are we going to do today? Let's go and get that last planet. Let's get the last one scanned. I think that makes sense. I've scanned everything on that one, scanned everything on that one. Let's go here. Nice, simple objectives. We want, well, we should probably go over here too and do the thing, but new building opportunity to make some money. I do need to go for a couple more achievements left before I finish those. One of which is to visit a friend's house, the other is to scan one more set of animals, and then the other two are to survive on systems with the extreme temperatures. I'm sure that'll be interesting. For now, however, I'm going to just get with the scanning. Find somewhere safe to park. I remember this place. It's been a while since I've been here. Pretty place. Angry sentinels, though. And we're flying into the night. There's a house over there. That is not a house. There's another building potential here. Sure. Doesn't offer free parking, but we might as well take it. Got a cave, got ground, and it's nighttime, which makes me think a few options might be available to me. find out what we have after I grab this knowledge stone. And they didn't scan you. That's fast. There's one. Alright, so what actually do I need to scan here? Ground active, rare flying, common flying. Okay. Oh, look, a sentinel tower. Might actually prove beneficial. I can get rid of the sentinels for a little while. Oh. There's another one. Nope, that was the plant I scanned, not the animal. Try that again. There we go. Alright, let's just speed right over here. Turn off all the sentinels. Boundary node. Shut down sentinel forces. Let's check what they offer. No, thank you. Alright, let's get out of here. We have now deleted the sentinels for a little while. A huge boon to us. Because we don't like sentinels. And they don't like us. You know, that's fine under most circumstances. I can live and learn and deal with all of them, but I kind of have to be on this planet. And if I can make things a bit easier for myself, I am gonna do it. Harvest this copper node real quick. You know, it's kind of funny. My husband and I have been playing Valheim a little bit. We started it and we started recording. We're only 2 episodes, maybe 3 in at this point. Just managed to find copper. And it seems like every game, copper is just a resource that becomes very quickly apparent. Even if it's a low tier resource, it just becomes quickly needed. Just a funny little thing. Alright, so I need found in the south, rare ground, and flying. Find in the south. Okay. What is this? Sodium? Sure, let's just wipe it out real quick. We have a building over here. So we're looking for a bird and we're looking for a ground. Bird being a relative term, of course. Just something that can fly. This episode is probably going to be a bit more chill, just looking around, doing things. A little bit of idle work. Nothing really so fancy. I'm probably going to do some more word hunting. Maybe fly towards the center of the galaxy. At least get some progress on that. Or maybe not. I don't know. It really just kind of depends at the moment. 'Cause I feel like if I'm going to go for that, I need to kind of actually go full send instead of teleporting away. Maybe I can at least kind of get close to where I'm going without being interrupted over and over. I think maybe I'll do all my tasks and then head to the center of the galaxy. Or while I'm trying to get closer to the word lapse, like the total amount of words, you just teleport from place to place. So far, no luck on those last two creatures. No luck so far. The joke's on them. I got rid of the sentinels. So the animals here are not exactly scared of me, and I'm not exactly scared of them. The word deposit over here. There's a wandering merchant of sorts. Let's see what I can sell. I really should go and do the thing at the house, but I feel like if I do and leave, the sentinels will come back and be angry again. Paraffinium deposit there. Hello, grave. Failure of Loiser. Wiped out cities and settlements. Sentinels eradicated civilizations. Viking in their great sentinel hunt. Fallen travelers' grave is marked by a glyph. May they rest in peace. the unknown building, then. Nice, simple little adventure here. It's a pretty planet, too. All the waterfalls and the steam. Kind of calming. Unknown building, huh? I don't know if I'd call that a building. Another building in the near distance. Still got 2 more, though. The creatures, but none of them are the right one. See if we can make it back. Oh, it's a monolith, kind of. See if I missed one somehow. Doesn't seem like it. Hello, statue. Runes take shape on the stone, burning with light. They sing to me of Viking ancients in the language of my people. Null climbed to its peak. There, with fist outstretched, he challenged Herc. Sentinels cannot be vanquished. For 3 moons and suns they fell, before being claimed by doom. But we know that to be a lie. His brothers struck him down in jealousy for not getting to hear the words of the Atlas. For that is heresy. Hello, building. Another Viking word. Missed a sound box, or a word box. Error. Let's see. I guess we'll head towards that knowledge stone then. The next one then. Kind of a return to roots, isn't it? Stuck on a planet, going for a simple goal. Now here we are, willingly stuck on a planet, looking for a small goal. Full circle, wouldn't you say? Almost lost my cool there. Kind of surprised I haven't encountered one yet. Just for verification purposes. Found in the south. Rare ground. Always active. Common flying, mostly diurnal. Pretty sure diurnal means in the day. However, based off of the amount that we've come across at night versus what we see here in the day, I don't know if that's entirely true. Hit the knowledge stones. Wipe out the sodium deposit while I have the opportunity. I've condensed carbon. Let's hit these navigation datas and be prepared for the flashbangs. Wow. There's another one right there. Another day of simplicity and flashbangs. We're trying to go south. Apparently there's something in the south. Well, that doesn't really answer my question. Or what it means to be south. It seems so vague. Like, what direction are you looking at it from? Where is it in relation to where you are? You know what I mean? Grab some of these impulse beams. Let's open that up. Life support, top that back off. Hazardous flora detected. How rude. I'm just gonna wipe that out. Why not? What does it mean by south? Ground always active, found in the south. Common, flying, mostly diurnal. I'm gonna look it up. I'm pretty sure that just means in the daytime, but... Diurnal means daytime. So I was right about the first one. So the flying one is a daytime one. And the one in the ground, it just says always active, found in the south. That's just vague. Yeah, where's south? Like, I'm running south. Does that count? If I just keep going south, eventually I'll just go all the way around, right? And then at that point, I'd still be going south. I'll see if my smarter half knows. I've sent him on a fetch quest to gather information from ye old sources of Reddit and Wiki. My smarter half has explained to me something that was probably a little more obvious than I expected. You go into the little log here, this little bouncing bit, that's me. So if I need to go to the south, I need to go like down here. So, you know, that's kind of neat. I'll just speed up my process by going up here a little bit. And then we're going to go in that direction, I think. Potentially. That's kind of a clever feature to instill something like that. Found in the south, but like, we're actually talking about the entire planet itself. Like, I didn't know it would show where we were actually at, like on a galactic scale of the planet. That's neat. And now that it's daytime, the other flying creatures should be able to come out as well. Hello, guard Ontars. Interloper, give Viking blank information. Sacrifice enemy blank, receive Viking reward. Rar, I'm scary. No, I don't want your very sad multi-tool. But think about who you're barking at next time. Alright, so I am a lot closer to the south now. Maybe that'll help my chances. Ooh, I think I spotted one. What are you? I found the south one. All I need is the bird. Or whatever equivalates to a bird. Common, flying, mostly diurnal. Mostly diurnal, that means daytime. I just gotta keep my eyes to the skies. Try not to fall on my face. Harvest the sodium nitrate real quick. With the ancient data structures I got earlier. should be able to get a couple storage pod upgrades for inventory capacity. Okay, no luck there. These ones are all known to me. Effectively, I'm just going to fly, or run and space jump fly to locations and then scan the area around me. If I can find myself the last flying creature. It would be kind of interesting if they were like up on those pod rocks. Knowledge stone. We love knowledge stones. They teach us Viking words that we can bark at Vikings. We are the more top dog, apparently. Those ones are all friends. You know, this might actually be smarter to drive around in the exocraft. I can drive around and like look up to the sky and scan and get out when I need to. And I can just kind of keep going. This thing moves faster than I do. So it falls off cliffs, of course, but it also doesn't have to worry about fall damage like I do. Oops. You. Might take that back. So it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It should be out and about being diurnal. Diurnal. Oh, I come out in the daytime. Somehow, I just don't know if I agree with that. As I've been looking all over the sky and not finding a single one. Huge sodium deposit. Chance to look around. Take the fancy plant. Oh, hello. Jetpack power surging. Hello, Enforcer. Facility security. Yeah, that was not smart, sir. Buried technology data structure. Where be the Sky Friend? Ancient data structures. Prepare for more flashbangs. And they're over. No luck so far. Every time I see those red exclamation marks, I get a little bit excited just for a second. Think that I found the one that I'm looking for. But no. Another data structure. More flashbangs. Respect, yeah, they didn't show that. The guy straight up slapped me. Challenge his authority. So I'm already losing rep with him, I might as well get the point across. Here I am trying to be a nice guy and offering to help, and he just slaps me. I found it! I found it! Mood improved. Log. Discoveries. This planet. Fauna. What? Not the one I'm on. 6 of 7. Okay, hold on. Let it go through. Common, flying, mostly diurnal. I did that one. It even says 7 out of 7. Try this again. Where did the little ones go? I just saw them. I scanned to the small ones. You, right there. Mature, non-uniform. H.C Extinct? What do you mean extinct? I'm literally looking at one. Common, flying, mostly diurnal. They're literally right there. They're not extinct. Well, that's disappointing. I got excited when I saw, the nighttime or daytime flying worm things. Because now we're coming up on nighttime. Extinct. I got so excited when I saw the little star, or the little dot. Only to be bamboozled by extinct. What do you mean extinct? It was literally flying in the sky. Prepare for another flashbang. It appears the sentinel happy. Oh no, it's still there. But maybe that had worn off. Prepare for more flashbangs. After I check the sky. You know, an extinct animal. This is a return to form, isn't it? I said that a little bit ago, but running on a planet looking for something simple. Thought I'd ended that journey, but apparently not so much. Because, that one that I found, not the right one somehow. I guess on the plus side, I can search for more knowledge stones. Learn more words. Eventually even come across abandoned houses and whatnot. It is 9 at night in game, and I just don't think I'm going to make it to the day. Well, I'm going to make it to the day just fine, but I don't think it's going to be what I'm looking for here. Sentient plant. Maybe I just go back to my ship. Fly until I hit the daytime again. Maybe I just summon my ship and fly until I get back to daytime. Alright. Let's mosey around the planet until it's daytime again. First, we gotta find the sun. Where's the sun? That direction. Yes, there's the sun. Let's just go right this way. Where am I on this map? Doesn't say till I land. That's clever. Slowly make my way towards this parking spot. I feel like I've already been over here. I have already been over here. I wiped out this thing. Or maybe it wiped itself out when the big shutdown happened. Maybe. Who knows? Let's find out what this has. To turn on the terminal, forward-facing security scanner clicks and whirs into focus. My bright red image on screen. Security, Viking High Command imminent. Broadcast safety code. Huh? And end the transmission. The Viking warship stands down, broadcasting a respectful grah. I am High Command. Learn a new recipe. Let's go for this one, I guess. I think. Sure, why not? Or anything else? Nah. Tech venom, no thank you. Aim towards these other two buildings, I guess. Casually look at the sky as we go by. Hello, monolith looking thing. Yeah, seek help with knowledge of the past. Thanks. Respectful grah. Hey, it's a free drop pod. Literally encountered by chance. We need this one and this one, and we already have the sodium nitrate. Okay, to the knowledge stone, I guess. I'm not crazy, right? That's what this said. Common, flying, mostly diurnal. In the daytime, common. Why is this so uncommon then? Am I just blind? I came over to this southern region and it's been fairly, nothing here is brand or old and used to me. This is all kind of new territory. So then why am I not finding a common animal? I can find an extinct animal, but I can't find a common one. Get some of those impulse beans. There's a building over here. Let's go check it out. Deposit of paraffinium. No flying creatures around here yet. Okay. We're getting close to nighttime again. Wasn't that lucky? I have room in my inventory. Get rid of those and that. Still got room. There we go. Free roast supplies. Rocks. Free rocks. Do I see a dot over here? Or am I just hallucinating? I appear to be just hallucinating. Ancient data structure. Prepare for more flashbang. Get rid of the navigation data. Whack. I feel like I have to be doing something wrong. It says it's common. Found in daytime. Am I just not high up enough? Now we're getting towards nighttime again. Summon my ship down. Let's transfer some inventory. Copper, sodium nitrate, fuel. Here we go. Let's find the sun again. Sun is over there. But then that means daytime is over there. I'll try landing on one of these. See if I'm just blind. Initiating landing sequence. Come on. Down you go. I'm going down. Potentially. There we go. Alright. Oh, whoa, whoa. Don't jump like that. Probably was not the smartest thing to do to just jump off of a cliff like that, but you know what? I have a jetpack, so I'm fine. Nobody likes gravity anyway. Can find extinct animals, but I can't find freaking bird. I'm so tempted just to go to another planet and find just one, like a planet that's only got like one fauna on it, and just scan that one. Like an anomaly world or something. I've been at this for, what, 40 minutes at this point? I know it's not exactly the most riveting content, but we're hunting on a hardcore playlist, so if we're gonna hunt, we gotta hunt. Just wish we could hunt for something that wasn't so painful. I feel like it should be a lot more obvious. A common creature. Any luck? If I can find an extinct species of flying animals, I can find some not extinct ones. Search for another word or something too in the meantime. Okay. What am I missing here? Common, flying, mostly diurnal. How come I can not get to the extinct one? You'd think if I found that 7th life form, it would be a bit, different. Knowledge stone, we'll head towards that. Well, I tell you what, I'm really glad that I did not have to deal with all the sentinels on this planet. I would have been very frustrated by now if I just kept getting fought and shot over and over and over again. That is not a good time to me. If that were the case, I really should have just picked a different planet. My east, there's some sort of building. Yes, let us go towards this facility and see what it has for us. Don't know what's going on. Okay. Another data structure. I've already been into this. Oh, that's an abandoned one. Never mind. Maybe this is the facility I'd went to earlier somehow. Maybe I'd gone in a giant circle. But no. Retrieve the decayed records. Thermal protection module for the heat. Thanks. I'm gonna get quite a bit of salvage data at the end of all of this. And since I've completed all the main questline stuff, I think it's only fair that I spend it. Enzyme. Right. Navigation data flashbangs. Flora detected. How rude. Knowledge stone. I'm gonna try and run to a different chunk of the planet. We fly somewhere else. Because I'm not making any headway here. At least it doesn't feel like it anyway. Flying out of here. Where's the sun? There's the sun. We need to go around this way until we come across morning. Here's my thinking. If it says mostly diurnal, what if that means that in the morning time is when it's coming out? With that logic in mind, if I head right towards the morning side, this, maybe I'll encounter it. Let's just land. Let the solar panels start working. Another thing I'm going to try is I'm going to save and exit the game real quick. Because if it did, like, actually do the thing, it just didn't register it, then that would be very sad. So if I'm right, you'll get to watch this. If I'm wrong, I'll just cut it out and say, I was wrong. There was nothing here. Let's find out if I was right. Restore point saved. Is it on the log? 6 of 7. Nope. I found that extinct species still. Sad. Well. Oh. Clear that out. Get that salvage data out of there. Where exactly am I on this planet? We're up on the right side. Supposed to be going that direction. See what happens. Get that knowledge stone. You know what? I think I'm going to use this picture as a screenshot for that animal. When I manage to find whatever the hell that thing is, I'm going to use it as a picture. Call this episode Hunting Torment or something. Because really, how difficult is it to find a single common species? Scan this rock, why not? Maybe it'll bring me some good luck. Okay. Boring episode this is going to be for everybody. Heck venom. Damaged machinery. Like, honestly, I don't mind having a run like this. Thing is I don't really have anything to talk about, because I've already kind of talked about everything. Right now, I'm just looking for things that'll happen, and until then, I'm just running blindly. So, you know, it's kind of a boring conversation. Of course, by the time this episode actually comes out, I'll have already gotten long past this. So even if you guys had some helpful tips for me, it would be a little late. Good for future, but maybe not so good for now. Oh, look, the Sentinel's back. It appears my good fortune on this planet has come to an end. Mark that house. Get this knowledge stone. Rain manipulator, get some ferrite dust. Well, at least we'll have a little bit of background music now of angry sentinels constantly chattering after me. I just need one little red dot, though. Then I'll be free of this place. Common my ass. All I gotta say about this. Hello, Sentinel. Goodbye, Sentinel. When I actually find this thing, it's gonna be crazy. There's like some RuneScape RNG right here. Right now I'm hunting as an Iron Man for a critical drop is how that feels. It's funny because I actually play on RuneScape as an Iron Man. I don't make any content for that game though because I'm working on maxing right now and all I have left are boring grinds, so it's not exactly worth recording if you know what I mean. Plus side though, I did just pull a twisted bow a couple days back. That was actually really exciting. That changes a lot of my kind of post-combat grinds. I've already finished everything on the Slayer tab, and I've got almost bis everything. All I need is Ancestral at this point. And, yeah. I've got Oath Plate. I got really lucky on Oath Plate. I got full Missouri. Super dry on that. But I got it, and then went to Kriara and got super spooned on that. So I guess that kind of balances out. So all I got left is Ancestral before I got Bis. Of course, Torva is out there somewhere, but, yeah, not happening. Funny. I know they've updated it and made it a bit better over the years, but Nex is still kind of just not a place for me. The grind continues. I was really hoping the game was just bugged out and I had encountered it, but it didn't tell me that I had encountered it. But no. I can dream, though. Red dots in the sky. Somewhere for me, please. No? Okay. Well, I guess I'll keep running then. I think I was supposed to be going north at this point. Yeah. I switched directions. Don't really have like a set spot for where it's supposed to be or not be, but oops. Going for the knowledge stone. Oh, did I? No. Probably the sentinel. Yeah. False hope. Saw the red dot and I got excited. How dare you give me false hope, sentinels? Sentinel forces deactivated. Kind of stuck in this sunk cost fallacy at this point. I feel like I'm just going to bump into it. Every time I check it, just verifies my point that it is technically there somewhere. For my own sanity, I'm checking again. Common, flying, mostly diurnal. Common, flying. I've encountered any red dots that are not sentinels at this point. Speaking of sentinels, I literally just brought that one into existence by speaking. Mighty power I have. Such strength to be able to pull and summon from the ethos. North. Knowledge stone. Knowledge stone. Knowledge stones. Plus side, I am learning Viking words. That was one of the other goals I had. I'm semi-interested in the idea of using one of my fancy tech that locates me to where the Sentinel facilities are so I can just turn him off again. Common flying. Common flying. Glowing mineral. Sure, harvest it, why not? Where is this thing? Getting to be nighttime again. There's another building that direction. Get rid of this dioxide. There's not dioxide, silica. Get rid of the living slime. Dig this out of the ground. What else would be nice if I came across one of those buried tech that had the last animal's information like already on it. That would be nice. Oxygen. Whoa. Yeah, no, I'm not really looking for that kind of smoke right now. Thanks, though. You know what I could do? I'm gonna make a little mini goal for myself. Summon this thing in, and I'm gonna scan... Not this one, sorry. Summon this one in. I'm gonna search for something. I want a ship. Thought I had the ability to search for one. Can't summon the Nautilus in here. I can summon this thing. And with that I can get its scanner. Right, so now if I hop into here, the Nomad should be able to scan for it. No, apparently not. Let's just drop pod. We'll run for drop pods. How about that? We'll upgrade our inventory and just kind of mosey. That one's 15 minutes away. Wait a minute. That's not what I want to do. That other way is just that one place that's filled with unpleasantness. It's just all oxygen up there. That's kind of crazy. This way. Drop pod. Aim for the knowledge stone. If nothing else, I'm learning a lot of words, which is quite nice for one of my goals. Still can't believe I managed to find something that literally says it's extinct. With all the potentials. Finally managed to come across a dot, and it's just not even the one that I need. I'd take a fake plant or rock scan. Oh gosh, look at this. Flashbang City. Hello, Sentinel. You guys' eyes okay? Because mine aren't. Another data structure. What's that word? For some reason, I vaguely remember having your ship be able to collect information on like crash ships for distress signals. Having like a scanner for it. Flashbang, flashbangs. All the bright lights. Inventory's still looking good. It's a building. A sentinel building. Oh, that was rude, Mr. Sentinel. Going inside now. Alright, let's find out what we're in here for. Strange air hangs over the facility. Beyond the noise of the alarm, I cannot escape the feeling that something more sinister is at work. I search the terminal for clues. Pathetic warrior learned Viking language. Or fighting error malfunction. The text seems to be float from the screen. Insert catalyst. Sure. I seem to have passed the test. Cool. Learn a new recipe. We're gonna make the fusion igniter. And these sentinels are still mad. They'll always be mad here. We're just gonna keep going. That knowledge stone en route. So much effort for such a silly little thing. Unknown building, huh? Find out how unknown it really is. A merchant. Neat. Galactic Trade Terminal. You have stuff to take from me. Navigation data, in particular. Alright, where is my marker? Drop pod, that way. Coming up on daytime, though. Let's see. No rocks. No animal. Oh, a little beacon. Pretty sure it's just a little marker. Not actually what I'm looking for. If I ascend higher, will it show me a pet? Doesn't look like it. We fly through the day and night, driving Sherpa crazy, right? I just wanted to scan one thing. It's morning, wow. Is there anything out here? No. Is there anybody out there? Scan that rock. I want to scan something. Thanks, rock. I appreciate you being so easily available. Bet you're common like your friend. Unlike everything else on this planet, though. Another building. A distress signal, maybe? One to the left, one to the one to the right, one to the right, one to the left. 920-592. 0592. New location appears. That's nice. Will it show me where this flying thing is? Enforcer Bod. Hello, Bod. Authentic interloper. Creature points to an intriguing piece of technology on their data pad, then point to their own face. I am being goaded to punch them. Sure. Yeah. I'll punch you. You can punch me right back. I don't care. I wish to find flying creature. Does that data pad have any information on it? Probably not. I don't particularly care about animals in this one. Close this. New word. Where's my little marker? That way. Almost made it to my drop pod. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call BS on this whole common thing. I do not believe these creatures are as common as they think they are. Casually run this direction and hopefully find, as I ascend, potentially. Well, I found the drop pod. Unfortunate. I really was hoping to find this creature before I got here. Destination reached. Carbon nanotubes, huh? Think I can make that work. Well, we're running this way. Give myself another 10 minutes. Really just end the episode here, but I really want to find this stupid thing. It shouldn't be this hard. Yeah, add to wonder, because it's wonder I'm still here. Common, flying, mostly diurnal. Daytime. I'm in the day. It is a flying creature. Losing my shit. Another house. $400 away. What is it? Crash ship. I just run into a crash ship naturally. Another unknown building. Let's go over there next. I did crash. Run into a crash ship. Question is there anybody here? Or is this straight up just free for me? Distress beacon. The warrior corpses lay across the panel, clearly flung there by the impact. Search the cockpit. Boltcaster module. Compare. Claim. That's nice. Search this. I must go towards the flying things. Naturally encountered something that is more rare. Wild to me. Please just give me that dot. I just want to see it. I just want to see the little red dot. Enemy Slayer. Enemy Slayer, do you have information for me? I really hope you do. I know you don't, but I really hope you do. The warrior is listening to angry messages on their data pad. It is a sequence of furious barks and screams that clearly have a moral high ground. The life form notices me and yelps pitifully. The datapad switch. Oh, he wants the Viking. Yeah, go away. Yeah, I probably lost some standing on that one. That's fine. Don't care. 9873. 9873. 7398. Nothing found. Maybe because I've got something off in the distance already. You know what? I'm just gonna summon my pet. Flap flap, we need to go up. Gently pat. We're going this way. Whichever way this way is. That way. Come on, flap flap. Lead me to my target. Oh gosh. Summon. Flap flap. Flap flap. Come on, flap flap, we gotta go. Pet. And then ride. Raw. Come on, flap flap, you'll bring me good luck. I know you will. Just need to find it. Go find some friends. Minor settlement, huh? Scuttle, scuttle. Pet. Ride. Where's that? Oh gosh, you're so slow, I forgot. You're not the fast one. Goldie is the fast one. Come on, Goldie. Gently pat and ride. Come on. There you go. Where's that marker at? You know, I'm not one to give up easily, but I am losing faith on this. job, Goldie. I'm gonna fly away now. Ay, ay, ay. Well, doesn't exactly bode well for me. You'd think it would be easier to find being common and all, but I guess not. I'll have to call it an episode here. Go land on that little settlement and see what happened. I don't know why it's marked, but it's marked. I'm gonna go land on it. Initiate landing sequence. Any chance you're just flying around right here? Oh. I didn't think so. Unfortunate. Site is Viking. Prove your worth. You request details. You have a job for me, huh? Scan 4 plants. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no plants left to scan here, mate. I've already done that. Kind of cool you have a job out here in the wilderness, but I could give you the data if you like. I want to see what this building is before I call it. This episode is way too long as it's going to be already. Of course, it's a building marker. Let's see where it sends me. Minor settlement detected. Yeah, I gave it everything I could. Gotta call this at an episode here. When I get back to my ship, 160 units of measurement away. Did everything I could. It's been a week-in game, I think, at this point. Maybe next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.